We just had some
little tour. Yeah, we just back from Lin Family Garden.
Lin Family Garden. Yeah. Actually, there is a lot to learn, but right now the garden is under construction. Some of the facilities they want to remodel it to make it more elegant and beautiful, and also for safety as well. Because when it's ready, we will of course definitely show everybody the beauty of the garden, and we can talk about the culture more. Alright, so today we need to continue to talk about the education here in Taiwan. Right now the government is doing the best to help students to learn more, but we have some suggestions. It's more like we can offer more education resource for the teachers. The teachers need to be trained more. And instead of making everyone English teachers, we're supposed to focus more on the professional English teachers who can really teach. Our goal is to make English teachers to do the right job, not making every teacher become English teachers. So we hope the teachers who teach English, they can actually have the support. And they don't need to speak Chinese to explain the language. They can just really speak English to the children and help children to learn more.
Everyone just need to focus on what they are good at.
Exactly, and we don't need to sacrifice the subjects like math or science that really needs some professional teachers to focus on them, and then they have to explain them in the details. Since those teachers are not trained with English-speaking environment when they were trained, so which means that it's not possible for them to explain clearly in English. So that's not what we want to see. We want them to be able to really focus on the topic. And how are we going to make that happen? How do we offer the support for the teachers to teach our students? Here's the way. So we do it step by step, actually, as we have mentioned before. We're supposed to do it starting from the living habit.
Yes.
That children really need to listen first, and then they will be able to talk, right? To talk, and then they'll be able to actually do some reading, and then eventually they can write some elegant words, not just write like picture style words with no meanings. Okay, it's real writing that people can really communicate. Okay. So this is a very important part that we want people to do. And we make mistakes, but it's okay. Little by little we will improve. Right? So all we have to do is continue to read more.
Yes, I'm an ebook.
Where's your pencil, by the way? Where's my globe? We need to go get it.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, ta-da!
Okay,
Yes,
we're back.
this is us. Because I know that how precious the earth is. It reminds me that we need to be grateful all the time. And then continue to do our best to help. Alright, let's focus on our reading. How are we going to make children understand more through reading? It's not we give the students a book and then we expect that they can understand it all.
That's not gonna happen.
No, and we need the teachers to be there. And with the help from the teacher, the students will be able to understand the meaning, and also they will think. And also through the reading, we will see some beautiful words. These are the parts that we should focus. Remember that for Chinese, we always have to remember some beautiful sentences, and we even have to remember the whole paragraph.
Yes. Which is really
demanding. Actually, the class is quite demanding. Chinese teachers would ask the students
all
to.
of us.
Yes, remember, they would even have the very high standard that you cannot make any single word wrong. They would ask you to do it like 100% accuracy, which sometimes we think that's ridiculous.
Yes.
Why don't we just say the meaning? Even though I forgot the adjective, so what's the point? As long as I can carry the meaning, it'll be okay. But then, do you know what? I realized, although 100% we don't encourage that because it's too much pressure really. It's not like everyone is good at memorizing. So I think the standard should vary according to everybody's ability.
Very from level.
Like you can do 100%, so you should have the 100% accuracy. But for me, for Camilla, I probably can only like maybe 50%. So 50% is already good for me. Then the teacher should know this. So to teach well, the very first thing is that the teachers really have to know the students well. Okay, you need to know the limitation of the children, and then we give them a little push, but don't like push them too much that they actually fall and they don't want to get up anymore. But then a little push is good because they will learn to be stronger. They will be surprised too. I don't even know that I can be this good. Right. So then they can achieve their goal and they will have more confidence. Right? Because they think that they're so good. So let's talk about the cover. We will share more reading skills in the future and we do it step by step. Today, we focus on reading, okay? And in the future, we will combine reading and the living habit at the same time. Because some values for the students are very important. Some students will say, oh, come on, I come here to learn reading. Why do you need to teach me living life? Why do I have to clean the classroom? Why do I have to clean the toilet? Why do I have to make things organized? Why?
Because it will help us to organize our mind.
And besides, do you know that what we are lack of is our daily life skills, right? It's not like everybody's interested in literature and want to be the scholars. Some people would just love to have the skills, but then, the communication skills, but then they can focus more on the science maybe, or arts, to be a dancer, artist, or maybe a doctor, right? But it's not like everyone wants to be an English teacher.
Yeah.
What do I have to say loud? English teacher. Yes. Not everyone wants to be interested. Not everyone is interested in being
Everyone wants to be an interesting teacher.
Exactly. The thing is, then the living habit is very important. That you know how to act properly, and you know how to express your feelings in English properly. Yeah, so that people do not misunderstand each other and create a conflict. That's what happens, right, in the adult world.
Yeah.
People misunderstand
each
other, and then they have fights every day. Oh, peace to the world.
Yeah, peace.
Right, peace. Okay, let's go back to our reading skill. Most teacher would just
skip.
Exactly.
Oh.
Skip.
Why? They will just please read the title, then bye, skip.
Yes, we don't focus on the publisher. I see the beautiful words. Osborne, young reading. These words they would ignore. And how about the trademark?
They do not.
They don't care, the trademark. We do not say that the teachers, maybe because they have the pressure, but because they have the schedule to follow, and they are afraid of not having enough time. So that's why we need the government to give the teachers enough time to teach. Okay, if you want equality, give the teachers time. Don't push them too much because it really takes time. And slow and steady win the race. Okay, you want the education that's doing it in the right way, slow and steady. We will get there for sure. But if we want it very fast, in a fast way, we skip this, skip that. Of course, at the end, the foundation is not solid. So don't skip. Just read every detail, and then the student will focus on the detail. They can concentrate as well. So trademark is important, and then the name, book name is very important too, right? Hercules, the world's strongest man. And the author, who is the author? We don't want people to copy, right? So author would be retold by, oh, it's not you. I thought it was you. Alexios, not you. Okay, Alex Fitch. And illustrated by Linda Cavallini. So we have the writers and the drawers, illustrators, draw pictures. Who is the illustrator? It's what is it? Draw pictures so that we can ask the students questions. Remember, a class is not a lecture. We need to ask the students
to have the interaction.
Exactly. Not just one person keep talking, then it's a lecture, it's not a class.
The things just keep coming in and eventually they'll block the information.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Try to speak,
Yeah.
interact.
Right, so I'm interacting well now. Exactly, I didn't make you fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. That's very important. Don't make your students fall asleep. So that's enough information for today.